Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. On the last episode, we started day 3 of investigation by alerting Maya to exactly what happened while Mia was in her body. Then we headed over to the detention center and then talked with Will Powers. We're heading back over to Global Studios and getting a very sour old bag to look at us and tell us pretty much nothing of importance. But we ran into Gumshoe here, and now he is about to examine this area for any clues that, I don't know, what exactly is he looking for? So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I forgot how I did his voice. How did I do his voice? But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to get back. This reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. I lost it. I lost it in that one sentence. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything's in due time, pal. I wonder how Gumshoe's gonna sound when he whispers. I can't do that. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So there were sleeping pills in the plate. How did Will Powers not notice them? Looks like it. And we get the stick plate added to our evidence, or to the court record. How are we carrying this around? So let's talk about the investigation, and we can also talk about Edgeworth if we so wish. How goes your investigation? Now tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Thank God. I kind of feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Why? Why do you feel bad for Edgeworth? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. I missed a hot whatever. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Yeah. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Oh. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers asleep was none other than the victim. Yeah, so I was right. And we'll get them re-added to our court record now that we have that evidence that Powers' fingerprints are all over this thing. And that about does it for here. Let's move to the dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Oh, poor Maya and kids everywhere. Especially Cody, he's gonna be absolutely devastated. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Like, how quick Maya was switched there. Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, we were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. Oh, all that money wasted. They left the film set the way it was, too. For 5 years. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Alright. Well, before we go to the 5 years ago, let's make Maya cry. The last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? Oh, she is crying. I didn't expect that. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids' shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Okay, how about this? What? Why? Why aren't they going to make kids' shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. Oh, too late for that. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure! Nick, say something! Yeah! I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. We're gonna show her the path to glory. I mean, we could show her Mr. Monkey, but that does absolutely nothing for us. So let's show the path to glory. And this is... a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. Yeah, if only. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Oh, I missed a word there. Whatever. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. I did that because we needed that in order to unlock this. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Oh boy, you have to go back to this old bag, don't we? Okay, well. So, Mr. Hammer killed someone. And that's what happened 5 years ago. Vasquez covered it up, and Hammer became blackmailed. What? You're still sinking around? Or slinking around. If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Globe Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? What, she has rabies? Alright, well. Okay, we have to ask her about 5 years ago. This is gonna go over well. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh boy. Who told? Who do you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols, Nick? Penny Nichols? That assistant we talked to? Duh! We've known her name since we met! It says right here. Penny Nichols. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about that accident. We heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Well, I have proof, or I don't have proof. We are gonna call it an episode here. 12.5 minutes, pretty nice. So, on the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we're gonna be choosing one of these two options and dealing with the repercussions from choosing that correct option. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy. He doesn't seem like too bad of a guy. Or that bad of a guy at all. So, Garrus is downstairs, pretty much in the exact same room that he was in Mass Effect 2. Hit that room. Here, shut up. Your last name has 3... I'm an idiot. I was about to say, your last name has 3 syllables. I don't want to deal with that. Westmoreland. But then I realized my last name has 4 syllables, so I can't really complain about that.